At least she's got a new microphone.
Yay!
Speak, woman.
Can you hear me? Should we start at the top?
We'll just start here.
Okay.
We are in Bodmin. Got my sunglasses on because it's beautiful weather out there. Lucy has a microphone, so now we can hear what she has to say. Because Lucy has plenty of valuable contributions to make to our little videos. And we're going to walk through Bodmin. Bodmin Town is like all Cornish towns, quite small, population of approximately 15,000, and historically was always a mining town. So tin, copper, granite, the usual stuff that I mention in my videos when visiting places here in the deep southwest of England. So let's go and have a look. You ready, Lucy?
Yep, I'm off.
Lucy's ready. Our first barber shop. Got to think about barber shops now.
Was it an English one? Or?
That was English.
Oh. It was big, isn't it?
What's Bodmin known for? What did you say to me in the car?
Drugs.
Drugs.
Yeah.
So Red Roof was, I'm worried I'm going to get mugged. And Bodmin, you're worried that you're going to bump into a load of drug addicts.
Yep, definitely. Yeah, it's got quite a reputation.
So like all historic Cornish towns, mining was always the industry that kept the economy here booming. And again, it would have been a very, very wealthy, not just part of England, but part of the whole planet once upon a time. But now its main industries is farming, which is good to hear. Another industry that's under attack by the Starmer government, but also tourism. Again, something that's common with all Cornish towns is their reliance on the trade of tourists, particularly during the summer. So in the winter, this place will be dead. And in the distance, that's Bodmin Cinema.
Yeah, it looks lovely,
which actually
doesn't it?
looks great, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think we should go in there one day.
Yeah.
Bodmin Town Museum.
That's what we should look at.
Yeah, should we go and have a look?
Bodmin Museum is shut because it's waiting for the tourist season. Bodmin was founded over 1,000 years ago by St. Petroc when he opened a monastery, and actually St. Petroc's church is the last spot that we'll probably visit before we head off to our campsite. Yeah, definitely lots more going on here. I mean, it helps that we've come down on a Saturday, doesn't it?
Yes. Oh, what you mean? Because everything's open?
Yeah.
Yeah. At least you could tell on Saturday how busy a place is.
Another barber
Is that another
shop.
barber? That's a Turkish barber. And there's a kebab shop.
There are quite a few empty shops here. Quite a lot of pawn shops, vape shops, Turkish barbers everywhere. And I actually had a message from somebody who lived in Camborne after our Red Roof video to say that there was issues with young girls dating foreigners and grooming gangs in the Red Roof Camborne area. I know we're in Bodmin, but I thought I'd give you a little update on our last video. Awful, really.
Like me.
The Mad Hatter's tea room. Looks very nice. Maybe we should go in there.
Yeah. Should we go in there for a tea?
Yeah, why not?
And there's another barber's up there.
Another barbers.
Yeah.
So that's about 6 or 7 barbers, Turkish barbers, that we've seen in the Bodmin town centre, just in the town centre.
Yes, and lots of kebab shops.
Yeah, I don't mind the Polish shops. They fought in the Second World War.
Oh, this looks cute. Is it open? Oh,
Yeah,
it
it's
is open.
Lucy thinks she's in Wonderland.
Yes. I'm Alice right now, going down lots of rabbit holes. I have been for quite a while.
Lucy's permanently down the rabbit hole. I, a leading conspiracy theorist,
Yes.
have to drag her out.
He's had to put me up quite a few rabbit holes.
So Lucy's falling down the rabbit hole. Yes. Very good. Thank you for that. Appreciate it.
Taking you ages to do all this.
We only get this door and then say it's a start. Yeah. Go on then. There she is. Brilliant. Highly recommend this tea shop. The coffee was absolutely superb. Mad Hatter's Tea Room. And if you ask the owners really nicely, they will give you a tour. Did you like it, Lucy?
Loved it. That's my favourite tea room ever.
Your favourite tea room?
Full of rabbit holes.
So it's not just Middle Eastern barbers that have popped up everywhere here in the Bodmin Town Centre, but also there's quite a lot of Portuguese shops. They do integrate with the local community. However, there's more and more of them appearing. And the Polish also came here a few years ago, and there's a few Polish shops here, but apparently they're all leaving because they don't like the changes that are happening here in Bodmin. Something else that was brought to our attention is that there is indeed a drug problem here in Bodmin.
Thank you.
And the fear is that it's fentanyl that is making an appearance here on the streets. Yeah. There is a real butcher's here, so Lucy's gone in to get some sausages, which is good. Some proper English sausages. What do you think of Bodmin so far? I mock her so much.
It's much nicer than Red Roof.
Much nicer than Red Roof.
It's not too bad, actually.
It's not too bad. Hello, mate. This is the parish church of St. Petroc. And it is a very nice church indeed. I'm just going to do a lap first.
Okay.
I'll let you have a look around. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I think so.
So this is the parish church of St. Petroc inside. Smells like a church, doesn't it?
Yeah. St. Petroc came here in 530 AD.
That's it. So St. Petroc came here when?
530 AD.
530 AD. St. Petroc
He made
arrived
Bodmin.
in Bodmin, and he built a parish
for the
church or a monastery. The origins of Bodmin. So this is the largest monastery church in all of Cornwall. This church, the parish church of St. Petroc, was originally built in 1461, so it's almost 600 years old. And what was that about rebellion?
1597 there was a Cornish rebellion and Perkin Warbeck's brief claim as Richard IV.
Yeah, interesting. And that's a pretty big stained glass window there as well, isn't it? Wow. In fact, there's a few of them.
It's a huge church, isn't it? The size of the arches.
It's also very quiet in here,
Yeah, there's
which
a lot
is
of
quite cool.
wooden timbers on the ceiling.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, they don't build them like they used to. And as one account on Twitter would say, we live in the ruins of a once greater civilization. And who could argue with that?
Yeah. Petroc, what came here from Ireland to make this the house of the monks.
House of monks. So this would have been once upon a time, a very religious, very deeply Christian or Catholic centre of England. And as a revolution and the proclamation of becoming a king, Warbeck Perkin, it just goes to show that many revolutions and civil wars have started here in Cornwall, just like Cromwell did. And who knows, particularly after some of the conversations that we've had this afternoon, who knows, maybe a future and very close to us in terms of time, revolution may once begin again here in Cornwall.
The Cornish don't like seeing what's happening to Cornwall because they don't like foreigners. They don't even like the English, really. There's a lot of nationalists in Cornwall. So if they're seeing a lot of foreigners coming into Cornwall, they won't like that, and they'll probably protest much more than the English will to keep their county or country, as they would say, safe and protect their people, the Celts.
There you go, the Celts. Even the church is going all digital just to collect its donations.
Is it? Oh.
Oh.
What's in here?
That's
Look. That's Jamaica.
Ah. Oh, I'm Paul Merson.
Who's Paul Merson? No, that's Jamaica's friend.
Who's Paul Merson?
Who's Paul Merson? There's another kebab shop.
Other things that you can do here in Bodmin, you can go to the Bodmin Jail Experience, which is the Bodmin Prison Museum. 16 quid a shot. We don't know how good it is in there right now, but I have been there in the past, which is why we're not paying £16 to go in and have a look. But you could do that. Bodmin has a museum, another museum, but that's shut until tourist season starts. And the Bodmin Beast, if you can get out on the mall. So that was Bodmin. Again, it's just a whistle-stop tour of the town centre just to see what's going on. But for once, me and Lucy did actually speak to a few people, and we were very, very surprised at how awake they were. They were aware and concerned about all the barbers that are just suddenly popping up, about how they always seem to have new staff that are just standing around in an empty shop and then they disappear. And the suspicion is that this is people being trafficked into the local area, given identities, given national insurance numbers, and then sent on their way as more people are imported. There's lots of foreign business owners, not indigenous people, opening businesses up. Again, this was mentioned to us. And there is a general concern of what's happening to Cornwall, how the cultural landscape in the town here changing, the drug problem, the petty crime problem, a whole range of issues that we discuss on Twitter that you'll find people talking about on YouTube, what Starmer is up to, how they're not willing to send their people or their children to the war in Ukraine or the war in the Middle East, and basically what the hell is going on. That's what we've got. And Lucy's actually quite happy because she's like, oh wow, we had a very, very different feeling when we come away, for example, from Red Roof, where we didn't get to speak to people. But the other concern was that there's a whole load of people here who aren't aware or are keeping their mouth shut or are ignoring the fact that their community is in decline, that people with money are leaving white flight, and that in 5 years it could well be that Bodmin becomes unrecognisable. So this is Bodmin. Hope you enjoyed the video. We're now going to fly off to a campsite somewhere and do some hiking, which is what I'm here for. Lucy's here for Bodmin. I'm here for the countryside. So anyway, until next time. Next video is going to be Foy.